So the Happiness Patrol is gloriously weird. And I made reference, I think, in the last video to how I think it's quite play-like, and I think I've misrepresented myself there. And I've been racking my brain to think, well, where does this fit in the grand old tradition of storytelling? And the one I've come up with today, and I still don't think it's quite right, is flipping Alice in Wonderland. In so much as this revels in having weird juxtaposed images and ideas and jokes and sinister and stuff all muddled together in such a glorious mishmash that shouldn't work. And for me at least, and this is one of those stories that I can totally get why it would be divisive. You know what I mean? Because Doctor Who isn't a realistic programme, but it can at points be more realistic than other times. And this is almost as far from realistic, in whatever realistic means, as the programme ever really gets. I mean, it's fanciful to think that a society on a different planet has developed to be here. Does that make sense? I find it... I'm going to read, obviously, About Time and everything else, and About Time does a really fine job of trying to sort of justify or explain or at least make sense of the worlds that we're presented in. And I think this one defies analysis to a certain extent because I think this is very much a story being told on a television programme. This isn't an attempt to do sort of anything approaching hard sci-fi or anything like that, where we do the setting. I mean, Paradise Towers is more realistic than this. And Paradise Towers felt weird anyway. And there's loads of holes to poke in Paradise Towers. But that doesn't negate from the fact I flipping love this story. I think it's so good. I think that the messages through it, you know, we're on episode 2 now, so we've not had that resolution, but, you know, we know where this is going. Obviously, we know where this is going. But I love all of that. The weird little... That's rude to the indigenous population of this planet. The creatures in the pipes, I just think they're really cute. They're quite quoting Ace because she's become sort of like a figurehead for them. I adore the Candyman. I love his relationship with Gilbert. I just think there's so much joy in that for me, at least. And likewise, Helen A. and Joseph C. and Fifi and all that. And I love the tax collector dude who I've only just really, I think for the first time realised is Morgus from Kees van der Zani. What a voice that man's got, by the way. My gosh. And at the heart of it, I mean, I think Ace is brilliant in this, but Sylve in this is just off the charts. Like, I mean, from the start where he appears genuinely unnerved by the Candyman, and then he turns the tables on on the census dude, and then he just bombs around being his usual glorious self. But the bit in this, I mean, I gasped when I remembered this was coming, is the bit on the balcony. And I'll level with you, I think in my mind it was something more. I'd built it up. But that's the depths that this Doctor can go, the depths. The profundity, I don't know what word I'm looking for here. It's manipulative's the wrong word. Mesmeric, let's do that. That's how far this Doctor can go into that realm. Really messing. Supreme confidence. That complete lack of fear. Or at least a willingness to gamble it all. It's moments like that, you know. And it's frustrating because I think there would be a lot of people watching this back in 1980. I don't know. Or not. There wasn't a lot of people watching it, was there? But you flicked it on and you see this and you think, oh, no. I think even at the time, this looked sort of idiosyncratic. I think, anyway, I'm remembering back. But there's moments like that where you just go, oh, right, we're dealing with something significant here. So there we go. Like I say, more than most, I will gleefully agree to disagree if you don't like this story. But I love this story. This story to me demonstrates the length to which Doctor Who can go, the breadth of its storytelling, the potential storytelling, And that's what's so joyous about Doctor Who, can be anything it wants to be.